Hello. So, you reaching your goals might not sit well with others. This is really important to me because I found it affecting a few of my clients, and I wanted to get on today and talk about it because I spoke to a guy this morning that I've been coaching, and he had a really interesting experience on the weekend that left him feeling a little bit uncomfortable, and he called me to talk about it. And he's not the first one. Like, quite often it happens a lot. So your goals might be wonderful for you, and reaching them is a beautiful personal victory, but you reaching your goals might make other people around you feel uncomfortable. So I'll use him as an example. He recently shredded, just completely fell off him, 18 kilos. He stopped smoking and he stopped binge drinking. And he hadn't seen some of these friends for about 8 months. And we spoke last week, and he said, I'm going to this reunion on the weekend, and I'm really close to these guys, and I haven't seen them for about 8 months, and I'm really excited about it, and I want to show them how healthy I am. And now this guy is super humble, and he'd really surprised himself at how fast the weight had just shed off him, and that he found it easy to quit smoking and to become a non-smoker for life, and just change and have healthy habits. And he's even changed his job to something that he really loves. And so that was a part of him moving away from these guys. So he said, look, we've got a reunion, there's going to be family there, people that I haven't seen for about 8 months. I'm really excited. And I said, well, okay, this is going to be a challenge, because he said to me, I know they're going to want me to drink, and drink hard. And I said, okay, well, let's just see what happens, because I really believe that you are fully capable of being 100% responsible for the decisions that you make. So you choose what you want to do. So we spoke today, and he went to the party, and everyone was already a little bit half cut, and people offering him cigarettes and drinks. And he said, I had 2 drinks, and then I just, I was fine, and that's all I wanted. And he said, I was choosing the healthy stuff off the buffet, and I was having a great time. He said, I felt great. And he had a friend come up to him and offer him a drink, and get a bit stroppy when he wouldn't take the drink. And, he said, I'm happy now. I'm just having squash. And the guy said to him, you used to be so much fun when you got drunk. And there were a couple of people who made little remarks like that to him. And he said to me, it was really interesting, because the people that he told me and sold me on, these guys that just loved him so much and loved having him around, he said he realized that they loved the version of him that let them be who they were. So what I mean is that they were saying, we love you when you're really drunk and do stupid stuff with us. And he said, it made me realize, he said, I kind of got a fright about how reckless I used to be and how much crap I used to put into my body. And he said, I actually felt like a rush of adrenaline, like a rush of almost like fear. He said, just thinking about how I could have killed myself a few times, just the amount of alcohol that I drank on these binge nights and the stupid stuff that I did. And he said it was really interesting. He noticed that these friends were a little bit annoyed with his, him having lost so much weight. He was looking so healthy, and his skin was glowing, and his wife is thrilled, of course, because she's got a vital, happy, healthy husband back, and they're going to have a baby soon. So, he's ready for a great life. He's set himself up, physically and mentally, he's doing really well. And these guys were trying to bring him down. And he said, look, I ended up leaving early. He said people weren't overtly horrible, but he said, I just couldn't stay. He said, because everyone was trying to make me drink. Everyone was trying to make me smoke and saying, oh, one won't hurt. And he said to me, I realized that these guys suited me at the time, because I was able to drink and forget about stuff and my pain, and I could eat it all down and shovel food down and drink and smoke and yahoo and carry on, because I didn't want to deal with what was going on inside me, because I'm a guy and guys don't feel and guys don't do personal development. Actually, they do. There's been a huge resurgence of a huge surge of men starting to do personal development and breakthroughs and timeline therapy and hypno, and they're getting such wonderful results. So this guy said, I thought I would be heartbroken losing these friends. And he said, I've realized I'll have a chat with a couple of them during the week when they sober up and just, clear things up. There was no tension on the night. He just felt like he had to go because they just wanted him to be who he used to be. And he said to me, Just, I don't like who I used to be, and I'm certainly not proud of who I used to be. And he said, I like this new me. And he said, when I go to the gym, like he goes to CrossFit, he said, I've met some really cool people who are stacks of fun to hang out with, and they're really encouraging, and we have a lot of laughs. And he said, I'm actually enjoying myself more now than I ever have in amongst a new group of friends who are really into the same things that I'm into now. And he said to me, I feel like some of these guys will drop away as friends, the ones that were at the party. And he said, I'm certain that a couple of them get my health journey. I'm certain that a couple of them actually respect me for having stuck to my guns. And I'm certain that we will hang out together and have fun away from the rest of the group. So it was an uncomfortable learning for him. But he said to me, you know what, it was, because like I said, he's very humble. He said, it was a really private victory for me, because he said, going there, I was worried that I would give in, and I was worried about what they would think. But he said, then I realized, because we had done some work together, and he said, I was thinking about the session we did last week, and he said, you know what, I'm 100% responsible. They can't make me do anything. They can't even make me feel anything. So like listening to him was so lovely. And that's why I do what I do, because clients get so much freedom when they chase what they really want in their heart. And sometimes old friends will drop away because they don't want to, they might not want to be healthy. They might not, they might not agree with your new life. He even said to me, one guy said, well, I can't get on the wallop and I can't carry on if you don't. So he was sort of saying, please drink with me so I can muck up. And so he said it was huge. There was lots of things to learn about. And so he's glad he went because of what he learned. And he's really happy because he's going to be able to have he said there's two guys in particular he'll ring and have a great chat with them. And he said, I'm certain they're the ones that would just want to be with me because I'm the real version of me now. And when he said to me, I'm the real version of me now, at 36, what a beautiful thing for a man to realize. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, that becoming the real version of you is absolutely wonderful. And I love being able to be there to cheer people on and teach them how to do that and bring that out of themselves. That's why I do what I do. So I'm so proud of him. And when he sees this, he will know I'm extra proud. And that is that for this evening. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I'm flying down to Melbourne tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm down there for a week. On Saturday afternoon, I'm running my Connection Mastery workshop at Quest Docklands. That's going to be fantastic. I've got Alyssa coming from Angry Chicken Media. She's going to be doing some photography and videography, and we'll do a bit of a film shoot after for some branding stuff. So I'm very excited about that. If you're in Melbourne, come and see me. I will pop the tickets, the ticket link in the comments. The tickets are free for this one. That will be the last free event that I do. I'm so excited. So come along. It's from 1 till 3 p.m. on Saturday afternoon at Quest Docklands. So grab your tickets, okay? I can't wait to see you there. Oh, thank you, Monica. I will have a great time in Melbourne. I love it down there. Okay, good night.